In the summer of 2014, a young German man went on a vacation to Bulgaria with friends. It was supposed to be a week of fun at the beach, partying and relaxation. But by the end of the trip, he was alone, paranoid, scared, whispering to his mother that someone was following him. And then something unbelievable happened. On the day he was supposed to fly home, airport surveillance cameras captured his terrifying last moments. One minute, he was speaking with a doctor. The next, he was bolting out of the terminal, sprinting across the airport grounds, climbing a fence, and disappearing forever. To this day, he has never been seen again. This is the chilling mystery of Lars Mittank, one of the strangest missing person cases of all time. Lars Joachim Mittank was 28 years old, from Germany, and worked at a power plant. By all accounts, he was a normal, friendly guy. He had a close relationship with his family, visited his parents often, and had a girlfriend. Nothing about his life suggested that he was unstable or troubled in any way. On June 30th, 2014, Lars traveled with 5 of his friends to Golden Sands, a resort town in Bulgaria. For the first few days, everything was normal. He swam, relaxed on the beach, played football, and partied with his friends. According to them, he was in a great mood. But everything changed on the night of July 6th. While at a bar, Lars got into a disagreement with some other German men over football. Lars was a Werder Bremen fan, and the others supported Bayern Munich. No one thought much of the argument at the time, and Lars eventually left the bar alone. When he reunited with his friends the next morning, he told them something disturbing. He claimed that after leaving the bar, he had been attacked by 4 men. Men he believed were hired by the Bayern Munich fans. The attack left him with an injured jaw and a ruptured eardrum. Doctor who told him he should not fly home with his friends due to the injury. Instead, he was prescribed an antibiotic and advised to stay in Bulgaria for a few extra days to recover. Lars assured his friends that he would be fine on his own and insisted they go ahead with their flights home. After they left, his behavior became increasingly erratic. That night, Lars checked out of his hotel and booked a room at a cheaper hotel near Varna Airport. This was where things took a dark turn. At some point, he called his mother, whispering that he was in danger. He told her that he believed he was being followed and that she needed to cancel his credit cards immediately. Surveillance footage from the hotel showed Lars pacing the hallways, looking out the windows anxiously, and hiding in an elevator, as if he was afraid someone was after him. Around 1 in the morning, he left the hotel entirely, disappearing for an hour before returning. No one knows where he went or what happened during that time. The next morning, July 8th, Lars went to Varna Airport to finally fly home. He texted his mother, letting her know he had arrived. Everything seemed fine. Then, he went to see the airport doctor for a checkup. The doctor later described Lars as acting strangely, nervous, unsettled. When the doctor told him he was fit to fly, Lars didn't leave immediately. He stayed in the office, hesitating, expressing concerns about the medication he had been prescribed. At that moment, a construction worker entered the room. For some reason, the sight of this man triggered something in Lars. Without warning, he jumped to his feet, muttered, "I don't want to die here," and ran. What happened next was caught on surveillance cameras. Lars sprinted out of the doctor's office, leaving all his belongings behind, including his phone, wallet, and passport. He ran through the airport terminal, then out the doors, past security, past the taxi stands, past the parking lot. He ran full speed toward the perimeter fence. When he reached it, he climbed over and disappeared into the fields and dense forest beyond the airport. That was the last confirmed sighting of Lars Mittank. To this day, no one knows what happened to him. Many theories have been proposed to explain Lars' bizarre behavior and sudden disappearance. Some believe he suffered a mental breakdown, possibly triggered by undiagnosed schizophrenia or another psychiatric disorder. Schizophrenia often develops in men in their late 20s, and symptoms can include paranoia and hallucinations. His belief that he was being followed and his erratic actions at the hotel and airport could support this theory. Others suspect that Lars experienced a reaction to the antibiotics he was prescribed. Some drugs in the cephalosporin family, including the one he was given, can, in rare cases, cause psychiatric side effects like paranoia, anxiety, and hallucinations. However, the airport doctor later stated that Lars had never actually filled his prescription, casting doubt on this theory. A more straightforward explanation is that he suffered from a head injury caused by the alleged fight days earlier. Concussions and other brain trauma can cause confusion, personality changes, and extreme paranoia. If he had an undiagnosed traumatic brain injury, it might explain why he suddenly panicked and ran. And then there's a more chilling possibility. What if Lars wasn't paranoid? What if he really was being followed? He told his mother in a whisper that people were after him. He asked her to cancel his credit cards. He acted like he was hiding in the hotel. Was someone actually trying to harm him? Some believe Lars may have fallen victim to human trafficking, organ harvesting, or another criminal activity. Bulgaria has a known problem with organized crime, and tourists alone in foreign countries can sometimes become targets. His cheap hotel near the airport may have put him at risk if he was in danger. Was his escape attempt successful? Or did he run directly into the hands of whoever was after him? Another possibility is that Lars, in his panic and confusion, ran into the wilderness and succumbed to the elements. The area beyond the airport is vast, full of thick vegetation and uneven terrain. If he became disoriented, he could have collapsed from exhaustion, dehydration, or injury. But after all these years, no trace of him, no body, no clothing, no personal belongings has ever been found. Over the years, there have been alleged sightings of Lars in different countries. One truck driver claimed to have picked up a hitchhiker who resembled him in Germany. Another person swore they saw him wandering in Bulgaria. But none of these sightings have ever been confirmed. His mother continues to believe that he is still alive somewhere, possibly suffering from amnesia or living in hiding. The case of Lars Mittank has been called the most famous disappearance on YouTube. Millions of people have watched the security footage of him running for his life, trying to understand what could have caused his final moments on camera. Why did he run? What was he so afraid of? And where did he go? No one knows. But one thing is certain. Lars Mittank is still missing. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. What do you think happened to Lars Mittank? Was it a mental breakdown, a medical condition, or something more sinister? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy true mystery stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos.